This is a Datsun 120A F2. I'm going to try and video again. If we just go up here, we now see a Bedford lorry from 1969. There we are. Has the same symbol as a Vauxhall. Has the same symbol as a Vauxhall really. But it's like a commercial arm for Vauxhall back then. Ford Transit pickup. I think 1980 or 1981, something like that. I'm just looking among the classic cars and the commercials because they've got a bit mixed up. There's a Morris Minor, 1968. They made these until the early 70s, so it's a very long-lived model. But oh, what's this one? I'm going to go have a look, see what this is. I've already got a oh, it's Hillman Hunter Estate.
Rare, 8 of them left. Yeah,
8 of them.
8, yeah.
So this is an ultra rare car. Just get back out here. We then see an Austin 7. I'll have a look through the. In fact, I see another. I looked at another couple of Austins. Yeah, I've got to try and find a bin. I had my umbrella up and the wind got it, and it's had it.
No, I only covered it overnight. I don't want wet insides on.
No, it's a good point. There's a couple of motorbikes in there. This is there's another couple of Transits. This looks like a pickup, I think 1980 in green. This one looks like a camper van, same year. And here we are with another Bedford, 1982-83, camper of some kind. Oh, hold up. This is a 1968 Comma. Just trying to think about this. Comma was the commercial vehicles arm for the Roots Group, same people that made the Hillman Hunter. And here we go, Land Rover. We can all tell which one this is. Looks like a Series 3, but they were the ones that evolved into Defenders. If we just go down here, I'm still on the lookout for a bin because my umbrella has completely been destroyed by gusts. Oh, let's have a look. Dodge van. Oh, look, a Dodge van. It says caution left-hand drive. Oh, I like this. I might actually get this for my car. Pardon the language on that, but yeah. And this is a Ford P100 pickup. This one based on the Ford Sierra by the looks of things, by the look of the front end. They were originally, I think, based around the Cortina. Oh, and I don't think that's part of it. And the stationary engines haven't even woke up yet, so I won't go there yet. One dead brolly disposed of, but this is a Southdown towing based around a bus, so it's an AEC, it says Matador on it, so it's an AEC. It's like for picking up broken down buses, which if they had that in Hastings it'd probably do it quite often. Sorry, but the state of play there is not great. It's called Happy Hooker. This is brilliant. If we have a look on the back here, you'll see there's a towing it for getting a broken bus basically, and just towing it and just towing it back to the garage, get it fixed until it breaks again, the way things are. If we go down here, well, looks of things, that's a Bristol, that's a Bristol of some kind. We're going to have a look on the back of this, because I'm by no means an expert on buses. I'm not, it's not really a subject that's I can deal with. It just SSG 668, so this must be the number what they had at the bus company. Yeah, this is a Bristol. There it says Bristol on them. And if we have another look at this badge, looks as though you can hand crank it, but that's a branded diesel engine they used to have. There's a Scarab. They used to use these on British Railways. Three-wheeler. And someone's left a Ford Prefect in here. Yeah, so this is a Ford Prefect. Oh, what year? It must be quite early. And there we see a Thames, which was like a commercial arm for Ford way back when. Used to call them Thames. This is a, what's this one? Oh, right. So I'm going to go have a look on the back of this one, because I'm not, it says made in England, but it can't have been, oh, what's this? So it's from 1952. So I like the fact that someone's put a sign up saying Ford V8. I don't know if it's actually got one, but chances are if it did, it would be a flathead. So very torquey, not much power. This is a Bedford truck of some kind. I really must read up on these things a bit more, because here's a Bedford from 1968. I'm going to have a look on the list at some point and do. And here's another Bedford. Split windscreen by lots of things, like the blue one I've just seen. And there's a Cutler Land Rover. So Series 3 up perhaps, and maybe a 2 perhaps. They kind of hardly any changes between that, the Series 1 and the Defender. So this is a AEC. A couple of AECs here actually. Again, I'm going to have a look, because sometimes they label buses, sometimes they don't. I had this when I was at the Heritage Transport show about a month ago. Was it about a month ago? I think it's more than that. There's no, a lot of them don't get labelled with it's an AEC, whatever it is. It's all the details you kind of get with one of these rigs. So yeah, this is a AEC of some kind, but there's no label on it, so I don't know what the heck. I'm not really up on buses, this is very well known. And that's a, by the looks of things, that's an AEC Regent. Looks like one of those ones picking up broken buses. Let's have a look. Let's go have a look at the back. Yeah, so it's one of those ones for, oh no, the bus is broken, let's make use of this to just get it back to base, shall we? I wonder how often this would be used. So if we go around here, we now see a, so this is a AEC region, so I don't know what that is, but it says region on this one. And this is an AEC region, probably 50s, early 60s perhaps. There it is in double decker form. Note, period correct advert. Does anyone actually remember this particular rail? Fremlins. I've never come across it. And here, oh, this is a comma lorry. Got AFS on the side, could be ex-military, I suppose. And then, oh, what's this? Well, I can tell by the sign on here it says powered by Rolls-Royce, and it's a Scamel. But for some weird reason the sign on it says the Avonhill. So I don't know quite how famous this is. But if we was to swing round, there's another Bedford lorry, and this has, and it's a TL 750. Looks like a breakdown truck, some kind, a ramp truck. And it's got turbo diesel. And there's a Thames van that's it's in the process of being restored, I think. That's a Thames Trader. Don't. Go around here a wee bit. I just cut the tractors on this trailer that was being pulled by another tractor. So this is an international case 956XL. We go around here, there's another case. Remove reservoir, don't need to clean to fill. Okay, that's unusual. This one's a Fendt 716. I don't know if it's part of the display. And there looks to be a Volvo lorry. And here's a Foden steam engine. Oh, that's a yeah. There's a miniature Westwood sitting next to it. Yeah, just got a. So those are. That was a Foden steam engine there. Take a view from this side. Oh, no worries. You're probably working on it. Notice there's a royal symbol on there. It says by appointment. So, alright. Now we switch around to a Scamel. It's got, well, looks of things, Gardner 150. So that's another diesel job. They called it George. Just got to wait for. We move along. We see a Foden. Don't know which one that is. I'm not really up on my trucks, to be honest. But now we see a couple more tractors. It looks to be a miniature job. Miniature Ferguson. And there's another Ferguson there, so another probably TE20. But if we was to move along a bit, we now see a bit of a chopped down Mini turned into a buggy type thing. and a Morris Minor that's been turned into a police panda car. In other words, it can't chase you, but they're just there for not totally emergency police presence or something. I don't know. Fordson Major, sorry, I nearly misspoke there. And it's done in blue. A lot of Ford tractors and Fordsons were in a sort of some shade of blue. And there we see a Scammer with a Gardner 120 this time, so maybe slightly cheaper diesel engine. Don't know if they were ever turbocharged. But then here we go. There's a Ford lorry. Just says cargo on it, so according to the paint jobs, probably based in Uckfield, which isn't far. But it's 1989. May Day Bank Holiday. Oh, Llandudno. What? Yeah, Llandudno, as a friend of mine calls it. Keep meaning to go there one day, but I just don't get round to it. Right, this is an Iveco 1996 with a Ford Transit pickup on the back. Could do with a bit of work. But if we go around, here, we see. Oh, what's this? I've seen this one before. It's a Peugeot van. Looks like in French spec. So I like the fact the number plate says Pays de la Leroy. I don't speak French, so there's no chance of me pronouncing that too well. Another Landy Series 1, probably a 2. There's a coach there, really interesting. But if we just go over here, we see a Bedford from 1990. It says it's an all-wheel drive, so interesting. And then if we go here, we see a 1972 Bedford. Oh, this weather is appalling today. It's not raining at least, but it's not the greatest. If we swing around here, go back to the coach. It says Van Tool. Anyone remember them? Anyone remember Van Tool? Not really in the market for one, but there's a Ferguson. Don't know if that's a. Let's have a look on the side. It says, it's got Ferguson on the front. It says Massey Ferguson on the side. So this is about the time that Massey must have bought Ferguson. And it's a 35. So it's probably one of the first when they merged. So if we, oh, there's a John Jemson and Son lorry. Well, it says so on the sheeting. There used to be a lorry firm in Rye, way back when. Well, not too far back, but this is an AC Marshall. Look at that. That's when lorries had style. And there's a Scammell with a Gardner 180. I really must read up on Gardners. So I think they've made some pretty good diesel engines. There's a couple of motorhomes here. Don't know when the stationary engines are going to start. This is an old Bedford 1971. I think I might have spotted classic cars in the next field. We just right, we're now I'm going down to the military bit. It says And if we look at this, that looks, well, I don't know what that is. It looks to be from the Second World War. Oh, I haven't got a clue what this is. So I'll have a look at some point. That's a Land Rover Ford control. Yes, they did make those. The one to the left that I didn't know what it was, I just read it, it says Dodge, so it's probably a power wagon or something similar. So we go around the army encampment here. I'm going to try and get to, I think, the tents of the camping bit, so that's not. Yeah, so I know they got other little things here. So this looks like an army encampment. Not sure if I really want to. There's some vehicles around here I've got to have a look at. This is what they would call a bivouac. So juice vintage, yeah, that's a trailer. That's not. Here's another couple of Landies. That's what we sometimes call them. This is a 1978. Tell by the number plate. So it's probably a Series 3, or could even be version of Defender. Depends when they. Oh, might go and have a look at that in a minute. There's some old similar looking vehicle to my right here. Well, the number plate says 1969, so they're hardly evolved, so wouldn't surprise me. And there's a RAF type jobby. Again, another Land Rover. And ooh, what's this? I'm gonna have to have a read of this. That is a pooch or putch. Pinsgauer or Binsgauer or Pinsgauer, I can't read that thing. But so if we go, oh, and oops. So here we are, another couple of, probably a Series 3 Land Rover, could be, again, could be, but next to it is a Defender, and if we have a look, there's hardly much. Look, this is a Defender, that's probably a Series 3, it's not much. It's almost like they got the Land Rover perfect straight out of the box. Sometimes it happens that way. That's an AEC. Is that a Matador again? A few of them about, the old Matadors. There's another Defender. And that, on the front of it says Boughton. So RB, oh, I like Boughton RB44, which looks a wee bit like a Dodge.
And then different show at 12:30. A and B, yeah.
Here's another Boughton RB44. Look at that, and I don't know what regiment that might have belonged to, but what the heck is this? Not sure what that is. I really do not know. So I'm going to have to look in a bit closer. Must be something to identify this. I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to find out at some point. But, well, someone's quite nicely put a badge on the front of that. And that's a Leyland DAF. 1994. We go a bit further along, another Defender. This time with tools on the bonnet. Don't know why. Ah, what the heck is this? I have never seen one of these before. It's a Volvo of some kind. So made for the Swedish Army, and it looks as though it's... I'm trying to think what this is. I've seen it on the internet, but I've never seen this in the flesh. If we go along a bit. Army encampment with a Land Rover. Is it Defender or Series 3? RAF Land Rover, so 2A109, so 1970, so it's a 2. How odd.